My name is Ruben. I'm from South London. I work in banking and finance, and I also co-run a charity that helps people who stutter in employment. I started speaking when I was 2 years old and started to stutter when I was 4. And this came about through blocks and struggles and repetitions when I was trying to speak. It was a big shock for my parents, and throughout childhood I went through speech therapy and speech and drama just to try to improve things and give me the confidence to speak to people and interact with my classmates at school. When I was growing up, I did feel really awkward when I did stutter in front of people, but the strange thing was people didn't really talk about it afterwards. It was kind of the elephant in the room. The long silences and silent blocks in between words or sentences were the moments I really dreaded. When I was 17 years old, I went back to speech therapy, and it was the first time that I met other people who stuttered as well, and the first time I could actually speak to people about their challenges and relate to what they were experiencing. Those conversations also made me realize that my friends and family didn't really understand the complexities around it and the effect that it was having at school and when I was speaking to people. Most of my barriers were actually self-imposed. When I was growing up, I avoided presentation opportunities and opted out of subjects or activities that involved any sign of public speaking. It's crazy thinking about now, because those are the opportunities to grow that can actually help you in your future life after school, in your jobs or any type of thing that you want to pursue in the future. When I was younger, I really struggled during interviews and felt like an imposter when I was trying to sell myself to an employer. I would shy away from opportunities to present in front of people at work. It was really frustrating, as I knew that if I kept doing that, it would hinder my career progression. When the pandemic started and we were all working from home, I had to make some adjustments. I always found communicating with people face-to-face a lot easier than on the phone or virtually. When you're speaking to people in person, they can visibly see some of your blocks. When speaking virtually, it isn't as clear, and the long pauses were often mistaken for poor internet connection. I realized that I had to introduce myself at the beginning of each call and mention that I did stutter as well, just to avoid that confusion. It's important for employers to understand that there are people in their organisation, in their teams, who are experiencing invisible challenges. Even though we can't see it, it is there, and that people are experiencing different things by themselves, and it can be very stressful as they try to hide this at work. It may take a few people to come forward in the workplace to champion change by creating an environment where people can open up and share. That's where the challenge is.